Hi, parents of grades 6, 7, and 8 students. Over the next 2 weeks, your children are going to do the MAP growth tests. They're going to do a test in maths, a test in reading, a test in how they use the English language, and a test in science. If they are able to come on campus, then they will do the tests at school. If they need to be at home or if you are outside Mozambique, they'll still do the test. And they'll do that just by joining their class through Zoom as usual. I'd like to share a couple of really important pieces of information about these tests. The first thing is that these tests are just one of the ways that we can learn more about your child and the things they know and can do. We gather a lot of other information about their learning from other assessments. But these tests will give us a very valuable snapshot of their learning in core subject areas and any growth they have made since previous tests. And we can cross-reference the data that is gathered with other evidence from other assessments in order to plan for and support your child's learning. The second thing is these tests are only about your child, their learning, and helping them to grow. They're not about comparing your child with their classmates. The tests are not achievement tests. They don't give a score out of 100, for example. Instead, the tests will ask students more difficult questions if they seem to be getting lots of things right, but we'll also ask them more easy questions if they seem to be struggling. It's an adaptive test because it keeps adapting until it finds the right level that is just right for your child. And the score that results from the tests refers to their performance within that level. So the best ways to help your child when they do the testing are to encourage them during the next couple of weeks. Just check in with them, encourage them, make them feel good about themselves. Help them get plenty of sleep next week. Help them drink lots of water and eat healthy food. And then if your child is doing the tests at home, the best way to help them is to help them set up a nice quiet space where they won't be disturbed or distracted. And then help them if you can, if there are any technical issues that they can't solve themselves, such as anything to do with your internet connection. This leads me to the third thing, and that is that things might go wrong when your child is doing the tests, whether they're at school or whether they're at home. The internet might stop working, their computer might crash, who knows? These things are happening all the time at the moment. The most important thing to remember is that if things do go wrong, your child's teacher and a team of other people is there to help them, either on campus or virtually. And if it goes terribly wrong, we'll just make plans to do the test again another time. So please don't feel stressed at home if it looks as though things are going wrong, or if your child comes home and says that they weren't able to complete the test. It's not a problem. We can make up the tests another time. The last thing that we want from these tests is that they cause stress. If they cause stress for the kids, then they're less likely to be at their best. And also, if they're causing stress for your family at home, then that's not healthy too. So just remember, we can do these tests again if there are problems. So please don't feel worried about your child doing the test, and remember these things. The tests help us know a bit more about what your child knows and can do. The tests are not about comparing your child with other people. They are about your child and their learning. The tests adapt the level of difficulty until your child is working within the right level for them. And if something goes wrong during the test, our staff are there to help. And if it goes badly wrong, the test can simply be done again on another day. So that's a little bit of information about what your kids are up to over the next 2 weeks. I'll be sending out the full schedule of testing for grade 6, 7, and 8 so that you know which days your child is doing a test. All right, so have a great weekend. Bye-bye.